Super fast tortoise in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine was fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude.
Whoa, the weather outside is frightful. My dear, it's below temperatures. If you're going to freeze, go outside, go outside, go outside.
Oh, yeah. It's cold.
It's cold. Cold outside, it's cold inside, it's cold everywhere, man. Cold.
It's cold outside. Matter of fact, it's cold outside every day. And you're listening to the In the Shell Morning Podcast with the one and only Super Fast Tortoise. Click like and subscribe.
That's right. Click like and subscribe. Thank you, talking head of the radio. You rock. You rule.
It is cold today, though. So I got good news. I got the monitor.
Woo woo.
Right.
And
Awesome.
either there was a error in my favor and they sent me the wrong monitor, or I didn't pay attention to what I ordered and got a better monitor than I expected. Because I thought I ordered a 24-inch basic 4K monitor. Apparently, I got a 34-inch ultra-wide curved screen monitor.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
The monitor still works, right? You can still plug it in and everything. It's not like you've got to upgrade a monitor that you can't use.
Don't jinx things for me.
Well, you should have tried this by now.
I just came in the mail 20 minutes ago, and I have a creature that won't leave me alone. Has already
saw that
started
picture
throwing
longer than 20
packing
minutes
peanuts
ago.
all over my place.
I feel you're making excuses.
I am. Excuses are valid. I don't care who, just because the dog ate your homework does not make it any less of a valid of excuse.
I think we've heard that one quite a few times, though.
Tortoise will back me up on
My
this.
homework,
Tortoise
maybe
will
not.
get me. I'm going to tell on you to Tortoise. Tortoise!
Whoa! I'm
Make
showing
her
the
stop.
creature. I'm showing the creature that you're talking about, the monster, the ferocious things that's distracting you, stopping you from doing your stuff.
He has grown so much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's gonna be a big little kitty.
He's already the size of 7 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
He went from little tiny kitten, less than a foot long, to the size of the full-grown cat.
Dang.
Look at him. He's so cute. If you're paying attention to the screen, you'll see cute is on the screen right now. Look at his eyes. Look, Dad, I'm innocent. Just open up this package so I can get this styrofoam.
Hey, KBG.
KBJ!
Hey! Good
Brandon!
time.
All right, let's get to this. Time capsule. Whoop, whoop. Mrs. Hillbilly. Hey, hey. Brandon. Whoa.
What's up, everybody?
Whoa. Happy dang glagga day. Yeah. You guys rock. You guys roll. But yeah. So you can see on the picture on the screen, I'm displaying this ferocious beast that with these large fangs and sharp claws that's stopping KJ from putting up his monitor before the show. This thing's been tormenting him, and he needs help. You know, you should blink twice, KJ, if you need help.
Yeah.
You can't blink.
I
He
don't,
hasn't got his
until later
monitor
tonight,
up
I don't
or his
have the
laptop.
ability to blink.
Such cute pictures.
Until this little thing leaves the PC box monitor alone, he can't learn to blink.
Right. Yeah, you know, KJ's got this cat in hand. Look at that. Look at that.
Cat in hand. Ooh. Or cat and paw.
That's right, cat and paw. Quid pro quo. Give Kitty all the lovin's. You get your monitor back.
Yep. That's all he wants.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. I mean, that's the face of a true killer right there.
Indeed. I think that we need to get all the oh, what did you do? What did you do?
tcgdude, what's up?
What up, bro?
So,
Hey. Glad he made it. Ooh, that's right.
For the world.
All right, there's a pictures of the cat. We cycled through him a couple times, but I had to show it because KJ doesn't always share pictures of Q. And, well, God damn it, we need to share pictures of Q.
And well, after all, Q is does kind of belong to our audience. They did help name Q
That's right.
with a lot of persistence from Superfast Tortoise picking the name.
That's right. I was determined to have Q be the name of the cat. He's a cute little Q ball, little furry ball of fluff. Has magical powers. Always puts KJ on trial.
Fact.
All right, we're gonna move that around so all the images are up top, so it looks even to me. All right, so today is a wonderful day. It is frigid outside. Like here in Cedar Rapids, it's 13 degrees with a real feel of 4. Oof, holy cow, real feel of 4 degrees. That is chilly. And no, we're not talking about the chili with baby back ribs. We're talking about cold temperatures. Yeah.
Oh,
How
And just-
old?
Oh, the claw.
it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold here. It feels like I think it's like 27. Feels like 18 here. It's still cold.
Jealous. I like these warm temps. But you know, the good thing is it's too cold to snow. So I mean, we're not going to get snow today.
How is that a good thing? If it's cold, at least let it snow, for crying out loud. At least let us get something for the cold.
Right.
Otherwise,
right.
we just sit here being cold. At least if it snows, then we have a snowball fight. We got fun. You
Let's
know, we
put-
can make something out of this cold.
Let's put two.
she just wants to live in a snow globe. She'd be happy if she lived in a snow globe and you shook up her life and it doesn't cause drama, but it causes snow. I mean, that's what she wants.
Yeah, but put my heater. When I'm going to turn my heater on, my snow globe's just going to melt. I'm going to be stuck in a river, in an ocean of liquid,
Let's
like
put two,
you.
Let's put 2 and 2 together here. It's cold. It's frigid. And if it snowed, that means that I have to go outside and shovel that snow.
Okay, I see the reason we don't want the snow.
That's
We
right.
don't want the work associated with the snow.
That's right.
Oh.
Work is a dirty word.
Yeah, we can approve of this method of procrastination by not having to procrastinate because there is no snow. Because
Right.
otherwise, if there was snow, you'd be like, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me do it.
That's
Shit, my
right.
wife made me do it.
You're right. Like if it snowed, I have to take care of that stuff so the wife can go to work. It's already cold. It's already cold. I mean, woo-wee.
The only thing I want is just a white Christmas.
Right.
Other than that, the snow can go away.
Well, also, apparently, I'm waiting for a package to come in the mail today, and I don't want that to sit on snow if I don't hear it come in right away.
Yep.
Yeah, because apparently Hillbilly was sneaky, went behind my back, and did something to send me mail to surprise me on today.
Oh, I hope it was junk mail. Did you sign his name up for like subscriptions or something? I hope he signed his name up for subscriptions.
KJ, you wasn't supposed to have told it now. Dag blag it.
You know, I mean, Tortoise does need his copy of 17 magazine.
What was it? The Cat Monthly?
Cat
Meow,
Monthly.
meow, meow.
That's right.
I can't hide nothing from anybody, can
Well, I'm just glad you didn't send me your bills.
I? I
Oh,
knew
they're in the mail.
I knew I
They're in the
forgot
mail.
something. I knew I forgot something.
Bills. All right, it's crazy. Oh, let's catch up and chat. Whoa.
Only if there's mustard.
That's right.
And horseradish.
Horseradish. That should be the name of your next cat. Horseradish.
Probably have a little bite to him.
Right? I mean, Q already has a little feistiness already. Wow. So, today is a good day. I have a topic, and I think TCG can help us out with it. He seems a little experienced later when we get to the topic a little bit later on. But right now, it is time to actually stay on time in the show, in formation, to get to...
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Whoa, look at us, we're back on track. What was that? And he's like, I don't know. What? So we're back on track. Why am I getting a weird screechy echo?
That's weird.
Huh? All right. KJ mutes himself. Echo's gone. What's wrong? I don't know.
Bloody telephone.
So,
Not the telly.
not the tele. You know, we used to joke around that the landlines were connected to our hips. Now they're connected into our hands 24/7. Yep. But anyways, back on track, get into place. Hey, Billy, we need to get back in line to the next segment. What's the segment of the day?
Well, I think it's time for the card of the day.
Card of the day.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Leonardo Arbiter. I picked this card for Hillbilly today because he likes mean cards.
Oh, yeah. One and a white Leonard Arbiter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't
Perfect.
you read this card, Hillbilly?
Sure, Leon Arbiter for 2 mana, 1 and a white. Cat Cleric, 2/2. Players can't search libraries. Any player may pay 2 for that player to ignore this effect until end of turn. Oh, yeah, this is a good card here.
Definitely slows down your demonic tutors and such.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Hold on a second.
When I was in school, I had a demonic tutor.
And it came home with you and stuck around with you and haunted you the entire time.
Well, that tutor didn't give me any good grades, I'll tell you what.
Well, you did get arrested for possession. It'll take a second for you to get that. Yeah.
Sympathy laugh. Oh.
That's funny.
That's all good. The crowd loved it.
All right, let's see. Checking up with chat. Chat's going on. Backwoods, hello.
What's up?
Miss Hillbilly says, I thought the segment was the package of the day. Zombie, good morning. That's right. That's right. Good morning. All right, let's get to some pictures of the day. Pictures of the day. Actually, I went on a search and boom. This is literally KJ when he goes out to get coffee.
It's true. It just sucks that I've lost the ability to snap my fingers being a head in the jar.
Right? In fact, that's how you're alive. It's because you have all 6 affinity stones in your head.
I mean, I was gonna say you should have made like a crown or something, so the
Mm.
infinity stones were like on your head, and you just power it by your head. Because
Right.
like, come on, why are you using a glove when you don't have hands? It's a silly
Did
idea.
you see Endgame? And I feel like with the damage that Hulk suffered from in his hand after having made the Hulk snap,
Mm.
you know, that probably not a good idea to wear a crown of jewels that'll probably end up being the death of you in the long run.
And if you're powerful enough, it's fine. You just blink this time. Instead of snapping your fingers, you just blink. And oh, well, will you look at that? The half the world's gone.
Mm.
Just don't blink too much.
Blink twice if you need help. All right, next picture. When the alarm goes off in the morning, you're angry, crude, evil. You want to smash and break things. After your first sip of coffee, you're more civil, relaxed, more composed.
And smarter than you were before, because coffee gives you the ability to be smart.
Oh, yeah. Smartness. The next picture. Captain America consistently has that face of someone who just found out they ran out of coffee.
I've never thought of it that way, but you're right. It is very much. Where's my coffee? My coffee!
Your coffee.
No, there's no coffee.
Coffee. Where's the coffee? That's right. You know. This is how a hillbilly used to look when he was a young man. Whatever happened? Now he looks like Animal from the Muppets.
I don't know what happened. I'm still everybody else in my life's trying to figure out that. And that nigga just ain't got the answers. No.
Right.
Nick ain't even got the answer.
He ain't got the answers. They ain't got the answers. Now here's a picture of me. The coffee machine doesn't work again. Even though I don't know why they spell again wrong on the meme. But they did it. I mean, Tony Stark's supposed to be the smartest guy, one of the smartest guys on Earth.
Here's your question. You ever went to like an emergency room and have that free coffee machine in there?
Yeah.
Have you ever? And then you go there, you come to find out that it don't work. This is that look that you get when you go there.
Didn't I send Tortoise a picture of that like last month when I went to do my chemo? The coffee machine was not working, and they have the free coffee for the cancer patients.
Right.
If you don't have cancer, you have to pay for your coffee. That's what we found out.
The picture you sent me back then was literally of the machine with a piece of paper on it saying not working. Ooh, the pictures of the day. Now, scrolling down, we're going to get to the question of the day. Now, if you have a picture or a question of the day you want to share with the channel, you can become a part of Discord and share those pictures or questions of the day. Let's get to
Presented by Discord. We have the question of the day.
Question of the day is brought to us by AI Snoop Dogg. Let's see what he has to ask.
If you could describe yourself as a fictional character living an imaginary life, what would it be?
Yeah.
Fictional character.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't this an unfair question? Dan's already a fictional character.
Well, that's because of Q. Q is what makes him unbelievable.
If I were to So the question is, if you were to live your life as a fictional character, which fictional character would it be?
Like, how would you describe yourself as a fictional character? If you could be anything in the fictional world, like as a character, describe how you'd be.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, if you feel like letting go. If you know the lyrics to that song, you're old.
I popped in right after the question. What was it exactly?
If you could describe yourself as a fictional character, like if you could be anything you wanted, that's fictionally, like comic book movie or whatever, how would you describe yourself?
So how would I fictionally describe my real life self? Or if I were to just imagine myself in some fictional way?
Yeah. How do you describe yourself in some fictional way?
Huh. Sometimes people would call me Mr. Krabs. Money, 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 money.
Yeah. You know the disturbing thing. You want to know a disturbing thing?
Huh.
Mr. Krabs' restaurant is in a crab trap. And fish eat, and a lot of different types of fish eat crab. And
wow.
Well, on top of that, Mr. Krabs is pretty much stuck at a store. He lives and obsessed with his crab trap store, and he serves Krabby Patties to fish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Somebody over there is like,
You what?
That is very disturbing. But I'm also disturbed by other aspects of the SpongeBob show. Particularly, Mr. Krabs' daughter is a whale.
That's right. They don't explain that.
I don't want to know. I don't want to see the Rule 34 content. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Because Mr. Krabs legitimately should not have a whale for a daughter. And I'm not size shaming.
Right?
no, me neither, man. I see a big girl and I'm just like,
hi, how are you?
But yeah,
Well,
seriously.
Well, the fictional character I would have to pick, I'd have to go Star Trek on this. I'd want to be Odo.
Oh, yeah.
The shapeshifter, huh?
Yep, I could be anybody I want to be.
But see, Odo's story is sad, though. He ends up with the disease that ultimately kills him.
Well, I wouldn't want that, but
And
I'm just talking about what he can do, though.
Yeah.
And when he sleeps in a bucket.
I sleep in a bucket. I'm a head in a jar.
That's right. As long as no one mistakes you for a urinal, you're good.
Hey! Look down, look down. There's a head in here. There's a head in here.
I mean, you are a bucket full of water.
if you flip your jar upside down, is it a hat now? Right?
I suppose so, but just don't leave don't leave your tip under the jar and then flip the jar upside down, because the waitress won't appreciate it.
It's not going to become a hat. It's going to become a new kind of cage, because at least when it's the right way up, you can kind of jump out of it. But turn it upside down, and he's now permanently stuck in this. He's like become part of a display or something. Come see the great mighty kjcowboydan.
This show has established more lore of the KJ Cowboydan character than I think is even writable. And I would really like one of your dedicated fans to do a Cowboy Dan lore dive based off of the lore that this show provides.
Nice. Fourkeep says, my nephew calls me Gandalf. Nice. No, Fourkeep, if I was just picking someone to be, damn, that's a tough choice, because I've read a lot and I'd have to go with Drizzt Duerden. I don't know how to say that last name. Duerden. I'm trying.
Rugen.
Could be. So, if I was a fictional character, I'd obviously be a tortoise. All right, I'd be a turtle from D&D, adventurous turtle, and I'd have magical powers where I can create illusions like Mysterio, right? Like, and I would always make illusions for people to keep them entertained. So I can.
Would your name be Miss Tortio? Like
Mr.
Tortoise, mysterious.
Right. And I'd be a theatrical character where I'd always bring puppets because I think I can, like, if I had the ability to create illusions and stuff and get people to see whatever I want in a story bound base, I can make money off of illusion theater.
Go.
Yeah. Or, as in some cases I've done in D&D, because I'm basing this off a D&D character, I'd always trick my opponents with altering their surroundings or making it look like their friends' faces are melting off.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool and horrifying.
Yeah.
Coolifying.
Yeah. Well, like D&D characters are fun. D&D is fun. So stay away, Elon Musk.
Well, I'm gonna say a controversial statement. D&D has been getting a lot of not attention. D&D has not been getting proper attention, and I believe that Wizards of the Coast has been dropping the ball on D&D. A lot of other D&D fans would agree, and you know what? To be honest, Elon Musk has a very good appreciation for Dungeons and Dragons. I do believe that if he put his hands in that, it might help, because Hasbro has no attention towards Dungeons and Dragons. They made a movie that was okay, but didn't do anything with it.
No,
and
they didn't.
Let Elon Musk buy D&D, because I think that at least he would have an appreciation for it. He even talks about, like, he still to this day has D&D nights with his friends.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least there's appreciation there, where I don't believe that the folks at Hasbro have appreciation for it. They haven't done anything with it. They haven't gone anywhere with it.
I can imagine the future of D&D. D&D, where the money's made out of Bitcoins.
Right? And plus, I mean, you get your D&D account, you get your blue check mark, and then you can, I don't know, get paid to play D&D. Who knows?
Right. D&D for reals. Hellwheeler has been quiet about it. What imaginary character would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I think probably something with like telekinesis, and then me and my wheelchair are just flying.
Right.
Or pink with wheelchair out. I can fly with it. Telekinesis, I always find, is a very useful multi-purpose one, because you can kind of manipulate things in different ways to give you other abilities.
Mm-hmm.
You can fly, but you're not actually flying.
Right.
She wants to be Jean Grey in a wheelchair.
So Professor X, Jean Grey.
Maybe with a mix of Cyclops. I love his visor. I've got to say, the visors are very cool with it. Either his or Geordie's from Star Trek. I don't know what it is. I like the visors.
All right. We gotta call the power scaling team, because I'm saying that you're too powerful with what you're trying to give yourself. I mean, I could have just said that I'm a head in a jar with SpongeBob powers, and then I would have been like, everything. But you're making yourself like the ultimate X-woman.
Right. Kevin G says, imagine the space and Tesla toys we'd get if Musk bought Hasbro. Nice. That's probably true.
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
Four keeps Dark Phoenix in a chair.
That would be actually pretty hot.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Because of the fire, I get it.
Exactly.
Oh, my lord. Ooh,
A dad joke completed for the day.
Yeah. Dad joke. So, with that, my friends, with that, we answered the question. We're going to make our rounds. We're going to get to...
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Shell shock, yo. The tortoise way. Yeah, that's right. We are on to the topic of the day. We're on to the topic of the day. Right? Yeah. The topic of the day is here, and the here is here. And I forgot to get back here because I had to reset my computer before the show, so I closed all my windows. I need to get to the monologue. That's right. What is next for Magic the Gathering resellers? We have constant changes in the market. Wizards of the Coast keeps changing things up on us. I know local game stores are facing a change, but what about people flipping cards online? Will it be worth it to keep reselling? I believe the market is overripe with resellers. Is what Hasbro and WOTC doing going to affect the resellers online? Is flipping Magic the Gathering about to change? Or are we just fine? Are we doing okay? I think things will be okay. But I want to know the opinions of people who actually sell on the market. Not the monologue. And I know tcgdude at least used to sell cards online.
Yeah. I actually am still a level 4 seller on TCG Player. I have an eBay and an Amazon account with decent ratings on there.
Right.
But yeah, so pretty much there was a point at which I wasn't seeing a cost-effective method for my inventory, and instead of selling my stuff, and not in association with the company drip, but I'm talking about like just slowly selling off my cards for little to no profit. It just didn't make sense. Like, there's obvious cards. It's like, okay, I open a pack, open a $20 like Atraxa, then list it. Okay, that's a cool quick flip. But how many packs did I buy to get to that one? You know what I'm saying? It's probably a net loss at that point if you're just buying packs to open. But everybody's method is different. And short answer, it's not dead. Is it a little oversaturated? I don't think so. I think it's just there's more accessibility.
There's a lot of accessibility on the market right now. Like I was watching different type of reselling, but talk about eBay market, people on Macari, Etsy, and stuff like that. And not Etsy, but like all the places where you can resell your stuff. And for like eBayers,
Etsy has opened up to resellers though. You do find a lot of stuff from Etsy on the reseller stuff now.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Oh, and whatnot. Whatnot's a big advocate of this, and one of the things that people are struggling with is there's too many resellers on those platforms. Not just for Magic the Gathering, but for reselling in general. And people who go hunting for deals or for figurines, like toys to resell. People who make a full-time living, and everybody's selling. Not enough people are buying on those markets. And this is different from Magic the Gathering, because Magic the Gathering is a different beast, but it interludes with the same idea because people do sell magic product and stuff on eBay, on Macari, on stuff like that. So it's crazy to think about how the market is doing. Now, TCG Player has over 1 million people selling on their platform. Uh-oh.
I agree with you there, KBG.
Just kidding.
Now, isn't that like kind of the point though of like websites like that is to have the secondhand market selling there, particularly like TCG Player, eBay, and whatnot, where it's all that secondhand reseller market. I've been hearing a lot of people on eBay saying there's too many people doing resales on eBay, but like. Am I wrong into assuming that's what eBay's for?
Well, so eBay is for reselling, and that's what it's supposed to. But the ratio that people are talking about right now that I've been looking into is there are more people reselling on eBay now than there are people buying. So even eBay's struggling because they're not making the business that they normally were back, like say during the COVID time when it exploded. I mean,
I'm definitely curious to hear the sources on that one. Not calling you out or anything, but I haven't heard any rumblings of eBay struggling. But
no, it's the eBayers who are struggling, not eBay. eBay's doing pretty good, being that eBay's owned by PayPal. But eBay's doing very well. It's the resellers on eBay that's not doing well. Because there's so many people selling the same product on eBay, particularly comic books and magic cards, that it's almost impossible to get like particularly things that you're auctioning. I'm constantly trying to sell duplicate comic books because I only keep 2 or 3 of each comic book. So when I do a bulk order, I turn around and resell the what I have in quadruplicate, so that way I keep only 2 to 3 in my collection. And turning around and selling, if there's a certain thing that I have like a reserve price on, most likely it's not going to hit that reserve price because everybody and their mother is selling everything that you're already selling as it is on eBay. And so it's more of a problem for the sellers than it is for eBay. eBay doesn't care. They're going to get their cut no matter what.
Right. They're the platform. Yeah.
Right.
But all right, you make a point there, Dan. You know what this sounds like to me? This sounds like the end stage of the tulip mania. For anybody not familiar, the tulip mania was a period during the Dutch Golden Age when contract prices for some bulbs of recently introduced and fashioned tulips. So basically, everybody and their mom was like, "Oh, you got to buy these tulips. These things are so valuable. They're going to go up in value." And then people bought and bought and bought. And then all of a sudden it was made aware that they were worthless and people were left holding the bag. Mm-hmm. And so, a lot of people have collected things throughout their life or a lot recently, in pandemic years, the stimmy money, a lot of money and things exchanging hands. And now they're trying to offload. Right. And so there's too many offloaders and not enough buyers. So that makes sense.
It does. But also like the pandemic is a really hard thing to look at statistically because it's been since the last major pandemic, like we experienced from 2019 to 2022, that pandemic time period, we hadn't seen anything like that in 100 years. Mm-hmm. Not since the turn of the 1900s, when the last major pandemic was. So being that we hadn't seen anything like that in almost 100 years, we didn't have statistical numbers to be able to show these kinds of things. So the pandemic is really like one of those fish that you don't want to catch because it's not exactly accurate numbering to everything else that we've looked at historically with our income outcome of financial gains and losses business wise.
Right. So on screen here, I'm showing the year from 2010 to 2024. The revenues change. Now you can tell they're up a little this year, but they've been struggling throughout the years. And this big old blip is pandemic times. That big old bark. Mm. So you can tell eBay is being smarter than Hasbro when it comes to making money. They know the 2020 thing was an anomaly, and you can tell they've been handling it correctly. But you see they're red here, and they've been struggling to keep back up.
Anyone with any sense would have known that, during the lockdown and everything, everyone was buying more online and in general. You're bored. You can't go out. You can't do anything to entertain yourself. So,
Right.
it's not a
And,
surprise that people are buying more. But it was never going to be able to last.
and the revenue has been up and down. As you can see, there's been increases and declines right here. And I don't know how to depict this box of numbers here other than we're making monies. Like eBay's doing all right, but the sellers are having the issues. And that's what people are complaining about right there. That was from Microsoft. That was from Microsoft Net eBay revenue stream. By the way, let me copy that. If you guys want to check it out, post it in the chat section.
I do find it interesting though with how the pandemic had changed the market,
right?
And how like people are trying their hardest, based off of my observations. People are trying their hardest to go back to a more traditional form of being able to spend their money, but I was getting delivery product way before the pandemic.
Right.
But I utilized the delivery services like Grubhub and all these other delivery services that you order online, everything down to even Walmart's delivery service and Amazon's delivery service. I have everything delivered since the pandemic. Even before that. So, but I think that the pandemic did make it so that way it's a lot easier to do your shopping in certain areas. And a lot of physical locations, as we saw, had dealt with closures and lack of sales and have not reopened their doors since the world came back to life. And so, I do feel like these numbers are hard to accept as a community because we don't have any other basis on these numbers. There is nothing else.
Yeah, Backwoods Collector says, I might offer there is no real money or revenue opportunity in sealed unless you can do it at scale and have a deal with distributing to have a margin worth the hassle. That's right. Oh, what's this? tcgdude. New Diablo 2 season drop tomorrow. Anyone want to join me? Check that out. But yeah, like one of the guys I was watching was he's a reseller, but he's a collector that resells. So when he goes to buy like a toy, a figurine, he buys two, one to keep, one to flip, so he can make his money back. And he was talking about his market and everything. Like if you get an item that's worth like $70 on eBay, and someone already has it for $70, and you want to sell yours quicker, you got to sell yours for a little less. And someone sees you're a little less posting, they want to sell theirs quicker, they sell for a little less. And being aggressive,
what they call a race to the bottom,
right? And
the people on TCG Player have the same issue. I've been guilty of low listing my cards in the past. But that was just with the goal of achieving that level 4 status, right? The only way I was going to level up is if I get sales, and the fastest way to get sales is to be the lowest denominator there. But it's not healthy for the market, right? And you don't ever want to sell yourself short because, unless you're just blindly inheriting cards from people, they do cost money. So you don't want to sell yourself short.
That's right.
No, I believe you there. I believe you 100%. Like when I was reselling, I did too. Well, I didn't sell myself. I didn't race to the bottom, but I always looked for the pricing, what objects were, and sold them for a little less because people would want to buy the cheaper stuff. Then also, I learned if you sell on eBay, if you sell things for less, you can be a little more flexible with shipping because you want to get your shipping accurate. Because you don't like your stuff getting returned because the postage is not paid right.
Not paid right.
What? You know what I mean. But yeah, so Now, like, not to focus on eBay, because eBay is not really a magic area. Because there's people who, like I seen Jake and Joel like look at scams on eBay and stuff, and like, this is a scammer. And they did a couple of videos on how to tell scams from real sellers on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
But like TCG player,
I mean, the scammers are gonna be rife everywhere, but
Right.
you know, and sorry to judge it, but eBay was a platform well before TCG player and stuff.
Right,
Like it was the not the gold standard, but it set the bar, right? And as far as graded cards go, which
Right.
I myself only own one graded card. It was a last minute buy at MagicCon. I was like, I have $15 cash left in my wallet. Somebody sell me a graded card. And they did. Yeah, apparently it was graded by AI. And I don't know if it's sus that it's a perfect 10, but you know, I'm not going to argue with the overlords.
Right.
But yeah, no, seriously though, graded graded cards are sold commonly on eBay. It's like one of the better platforms for that.
Well, yeah, because how are you going to sell that on TCG player? Oh, you get a graded card. Here's what it looks like. You know, eBay's more. I see what you're saying. Where you're going with that.
But yeah, no, it's a great platform, and I don't think that it's going away anytime soon.
I don't think it's going to go away.
No, it's definitely not. It's I've been using like eBay. I was using eBay in '99 when I first came about to it, right before my son was around. Because I remember selling comic books when it became a thing, and I was invited to eBay. You know, at the time. You know, now anybody can go onto eBay and sites like this and do this, especially after the pandemic. You found a whole bunch more auction sites. I can go to my cell phone right now, look in the App Store, and probably find at least 5 or 6 brand new auction sites that for selling collectibles in the Google Store right now.
Right.
You know, so I mean, there are different venues that you can go across, particularly for people who think that like a lot of these venues that you sell your comic books, sell your cards, and sell these things. A lot of people think that there's too many people selling on them. So you know, you can always try some of these smaller platforms, and I can guarantee if you go to your, like I said, your app store, you'll be able to find at least 5 auction sites that you probably never heard of because they're smaller. And can't literally compete with eBay or any of the other secondhand seller sites.
Right. Backwoods Collector says most people sell and flip and think they're making something, but don't figure in time, shipping, and supplies. They're actually all at best breaking even, but most of the time actually losing money. Yeah, that's why we had to be careful with when we were reselling. And we ended up giving up reselling because we were being taxed for about the same amount of money we were being made overall. Like our net revenue was like $600 after taxes. Then we had pay taxes, $500. It was ridiculous. Yeah, taxes are things some people don't think about when it comes to reselling too.
Yep.
Especially on
I'm
eBay.
so glad we do taxes differently. Like we buy something and we're paying, say, £20. That is the price that we are paying. We don't then have to factor in afterwards, oh, there's another additional charge. You know, the tax is already included.
And my numbers to taxes are a little off. Because I don't know the real numbers behind it anymore. But it was just it's just the when tax season came after our profits, because obviously for our taxes were so high, we made more money. It's just we ended up like losing out because of time, shipping supplies, on selling the items aggressively and for what we can. It ended up not being worth the reselling as a business.
Yeah.
Be here in 2 minutes.
But still, flipping magic it has to be in the same vein. Like TCG dude, when you were listing cards back in the day, all right, he's not here. You gotta put the baby down. I was gonna ask him because my thought is like, what happens if you list like 50 to 60 like cards, and they're like 50-cent cards, and only one sells at a time, and you have to pay the shipping on that. Is it worth it? Are you breaking even, or are you losing money? Like I know sometimes, like when I've used TCG Player and ordered cards off TCG Player in a bulk order, not all the cards came at once. It came from separate sellers, and people who only spent 50 cents on a card for like a single card from that shop because I bulk ordered, they paid like probably more in shipping, so they probably lost out on some money there.
Probably.
There is a comic book site that I use to buy individuals. And it's operated the same way. It has individual resellers on the site selling their stuff. The site's just hosting these resellers. And when I get a comic book, like, and I order a bulk lot, say for example, and that bulk lot is from individual retailers. Some of them have a rule that unless you spend so much with them, they're not going to send one product.
Right.
Partly because when you have something that's small enough to fit in a mailbox, it's more likely to get damaged than when it is to be delivered to you by hand. So I always make sure that whatever I do order, I don't have to worry about having something that's going to ship individually.
Right.
So that way I don't have it just rolled up and put in my mailbox. Right. I can't tell you how many. This is the reason why I don't have comic books on a subscription. Because if you were to I used to subscribe to Spider-Man and several other comic books back in the day, and the post office will roll it up and force it into your mailbox. So if it fits in my mailbox, I'm not ordering it.
Right. Pause Brown says, "What's good, SFT and others? I'm donating blood today. Donating blood is really important for the health of other people. So thank you for helping out."
You too.
KBG, most sellers have a $5 minimum for free shipping. Otherwise, buyers pay the shipping. Right. Sometimes that's how it is. But when you do a bulk order, it's weird how that might work.
Yep.
It's like that's why I have a hard time using TCG Player to buy in bulk. Before I knew you could sell from single sellers. Like if you want to go to TCG store and shop TCG only or Anger Collections or tibalts store, I'd try to order, and I've had gotta make a bulk order and try to order, and things would flip out because certain things didn't meet requirements or they didn't explain everything correctly on TCG Player. That shipping works different places, and you're like, what? That makes no sense. Because it's like I order say $50 worth of stuff, and they said, then they'll prompt a message saying you need at least $5 of shipping from this store, and you're like, well, that's ridiculous because TCG Player should cover it if they're going to sell in bulk like that. Yeah, but. Thinking of good things, Magic's the Gathering is not going to go away. There's a lot of changes. The whole booster box thing we talked about, it's still rattling my brain.
Mine too.
But yeah, it's weird. I'm very curious to know what other people are saying because I know sellers in eBay are struggling a little bit because of the competition is really high. I wonder if it's the same way on a TCG Player or not. I mean, there's a ton of sellers. I remember there was a time I had the exact number of sellers in TCG Player.
Wow.
That were there. But anyways, boop, boop, boop. We're going to go boop, 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 boop. Here.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG 3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG 3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right. It's time to start rolling into the soft shield section. We're going to start with HILLBILLY because he has to leave very shortly.
Yep. All right, everybody. I'm at 703 subs. Just picked up some. Hey. Anyway, I will be doing the early access streamer event today. It's also started at noon, but I'm gonna be late on doing it because I got a doctor's appointment I got to go to, health checkup. So, but as soon as I get back from that, I'm jumping straight on the computer, jumping straight into the stream to play some Pioneer on Arena, and that'll be probably around 3:30. That's all I got planned for today. Make sure you like and comment and subscribing to all these channels here and all these wonderful people.
Yeah, pretty cool. Let's see. Let's roll over. It's tcgdude. Yeah.
Yo, what up, y'all? Good morning. I am Alex, the TCG dude, out here keeping magic alive, my friends. Yeah, so I got a YouTube channel that I'm semi-active on. If you like magic music, I got a parody song called My Hand. You should check that out. If you want to talk magic or play magic, you can always hit me up on one of the old social medias, but I'm always on Discord. Could you present me here real quick, Tortoise?
Yes. At the stage. There we go.
Gracias, senor. Yeah, so you can always hit me up on Twitter at tcgdude or Discord at tcgdude. I'm going to start doing some game streaming on Twitch as to not mess up my YouTube algorithm. If you don't do social media, you can always just email me at contact.tcgdude@gmail.com. If you are interested in getting magic, I have 4 slots left. That's right, 4 seats left in the 2013 Japanese course set box battle. So $30
the history.
to your door. The best box battle in history. Epic box battle in history.
That's right.
Dude, yes. Oh man, I know what I'm watching later. Anyways, $30 is gonna get you 5 packs to your door. We're battling for an extra 3 packs. High-low CMC is going to get you that. We also have some triomes that we're going to be given to some of the participants, and people in chat are going to be maybe lucky enough to get some Arena codes. So I will post the Discord link associated with that. It is cross-posted in a couple of Discords. I do keep them up. But I will post it for super fast. Thank you so much for letting me show, and I hope somebody out here gets to join because, man, firing off this box for Christmas time would be totally sweet. As a matter of fact, if anybody here in today's chat wants to lock in, I was actually thinking about discounting down to like $27 for a Christmas special. But yeah, just hit me up on that. So, all right, man.
All right,
that's it for me.
Sounds good. Hellwheeler.
Hey, it's getting close. It's Thursday, so you know what that means. Tomorrow, I've got Question Chaos, and then after, because that starts at midnight for me, so afterwards, it will be my birthday, and it will be birthday party time.
Birthday party time. Sorry.
So if you can't make it on the Friday night, I'll probably be doing something on the Saturday night. It doesn't look like my PC is going to arrive beforehand, so I will probably be doing it from my laptop, which means it'll be 10 times easier. If anyone donates during the stream, I will switch on my little phone camera so you guys can see, and I will pull myself a shot so you guys will know. So every donation will.
So hold on a second. You're going to break YouTube rules on your birthday? Oh my goodness.
I'm not monetized, so I don't know how it works, but I'm going to work something out.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I mean, technically, you won't see me drinking it. You'll just see me pouring it. Does that count? We'll work it out.
Work it out.
But fun will be had.
Too much fun. Because you're in for a treat tomorrow. Because I know what's happening tomorrow. When KJ has a plan, and he should be rolling tomorrow with that plan.
Oh, and that plan is going strong. And I'll tell you what, hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. Thank you for being with us today and every day. You guys are awesome heads, and we appreciate you. So tomorrow, Jesse Hellwheeler's birthday, and boy, do I got some stuff lined up for you. And if you guys want to join us for part of the evening, you can join us on our Discord page or on the Twitch, where we're going to have open our Discord chat window, and you can, as well as our Twitch and the YouTube and whatnot, we're going to just celebrate all over the place for Jessie. 7 Central after her question chaos, and possibly if we can get Jessie on before that, even we got some things going. We're gonna be bringing some of the folk like to the show to join us, whether it be in Discord or even at part of the after party, which will be on our collab link. If you want to join us for that, you want to be part of it, you can absolutely be part of the party show. We're going to be playing some Jaxbox games. We got community-driven content made by the community. I don't know what to tell you. The community just loves it. So there it is right there. Join us tomorrow, Procrastinating Across the Ocean, special birthday edition for Jesse Hellwheeler and your friends here at the Morning Coffee Podcast. Woo! A lot of words.
Words. Well, this is Super Fast Tortoise, and today is Thursday. I don't know if I'll be playing a Commander game tonight. I think we should be, because Salmonella wants to play, but if I'm not, I'll probably be, oh, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 6th. Tomorrow. So I should not miss the party tomorrow. Ooh-wee. Okay, everybody. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. But I want to thank you, everybody, for being part of the show today. Everybody on the show, thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody in chat, for being awesome and amazing. Thank you to my membership who makes everything awesome. Just like everybody in chat makes everything awesome. Just exploding with conversation. I hope today's conversation was good for you, and I hope you know we love Magic the Gathering, and we love the nerdiness that we are. We just try to think critically on things sometimes, and sometimes we try to get more into what we're trying to do. But with that, everybody, tonight is Thursday. We're going to have a Commander game tonight. And if you're wondering and need to know, someone out there wants to say hello. Hi. All right. And remember, you're loved. Someone's thinking about you. And make someone's day a little bit brighter today. Bye.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super Fast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shell shock,